we're back. And fun fact, I have let this run pretty much all night. I spent about, gosh, maybe 2.5 hours after I left you last night, building up our token amount till we had about 12,000 tokens. And then I let it run overnight until I got up this morning, on the 10 token machine. And then when I got up this morning, we had about 83,000 tokens. And before I left for work, I set it up to run on the 100 token machine, which is the one we are looking at right now. And you can see we now have 1,533,550 tokens, which is way more tokens than we're ever going to need. So, congratulations to us. There are many tokens here. Okay, so, having done that, no, I do not want to play again. We're now going to go save. One of the things that I had to do in order to make that run automatically, autonomously, was I had to set up the controller to be in turbo mode. And what that means is if you hold the button down, it just continuously presses the button, which is what you want for the casino, the roulette. Because if you hold up, it just does the max bet and then automatically spins. And that's what we want. We want max bet followed by automatic spin. So we're going to go ahead and save. And you'll be able to see exactly how long it ran for once we save. So this 45.55 was before I set it. On the 100 token machine. The 35.51, that's where we left off last night. Yeah, we're going to overwrite that one because we have so many more tokens now. Whoop. Oh, that's an interesting side effect. Fascinating. I'm gonna tell it no. Because I need to reset my controller settings. So, pardon me switching you over. Alright. We saved, we closed. And now I have to go into the controller menu, to the plugin settings. Sorry, y'all can't see this. But that's what I'm doing now, is I'm adjusting the controller settings. Right here. Gonna apply those settings. Okay. Alright, back in. And hopefully that fixed the controller settings? I don't know. There was something weird going on where it was reading the D-pad as the analog stick and the analog stick as the D-pad. So that's unusual. Let's see if that took care of it. That took care of it. Okay. I just had to rebind all of the controls, which is what we did. Oh my. I made it think way too hard about that. Okay. Note to self, do not touch anything else. Alright, so now that we have, like, hella coin and hella bank, we're gonna go spend all of it. Probably not all of it. It's actually really tedious to turn tokens into actual gold, just because there is a limit to how many things you can buy at once. You can only buy 9 of anything, which sucks and we hate it. But the first thing we're gonna buy is this lovely Gingham whip, because oh boy, do we want do it. Whoops. Ugh. Yes, I want, give me the whip. I just gave it to the wrong person because I fat fingered it. There we go. There you go. And that instantly doubled Jessica's attack power by just that one item. Granted, it did take 20 hours of theoretical gameplay, but in my personal opinion, always worth it. Just like we are gonna buy 4 of these bad boys. You know why? We can frickin' afford it. We're just gonna put all of those in the bag and I'll equip everybody separately. Yep. We're gonna get 2 of these. And we're gonna put those in the bag as well. That's gonna replace Edric and Angelo's swords for when we are metal slime hunting. Because then they can use their metal slash ability, which always damages a metal slime. But it does it twice because the Falcon Blade attacks twice. Nice, right? And then we're just gonna go ahead and buy a crap ton of prayer rings and put them all in the bag. Yep. Yep. I want those. Give it me. You did? But I did explain it. I can explain the casino token trick. It literally, I spent probably 2 hours just playing the 10 token one and saving every time I won more than I had started with. And then once I was over 10,000 tokens, I just set up the turbo function on my controller and I let it run on the 10 token machine overnight. And then this morning, before I left for work, I checked how many tokens I had. We had 83,000 from the, like, 11,000 I started with when I went to bed. So I moved from the 10 token machine over to the 100 token machine while I was gone all day at work. And when I came back, we now had 1.5 million tokens from the 83 tokens. And the reason I like that method is because I don't have to sit there and babysit it as long as you've got a turbo function available, which if you're using an emulator, super easy. And if you're using the original console, you just need a turbo controller. So, but then literally it's just like, go to bed, wake up, and you have money. It's pretty great, not gonna lie. So now we're just spending a whole bunch of money on these prayer rings. Because they sell for, I want to say, 1,500 coins a piece. Oh, I did all of that off screen. You didn't miss it. So now we're just going to buy probably 54 prayer rings to sell, and that should give us enough gold for at least the next couple of towns we encounter. Because there was some nice stuff back in, oh, I ended up buying 63. Well, whatever. Oh, no. No, I didn't. Yeah! Happy to re-explain anytime. I don't mind repeating myself. I mean, we literally started the stream with the ongoing spinning, so I'm actually just gonna sell these right here. So you see each one sells for 1,500. Bam. I want to say that there is a point at which they stop selling for 1,500. Like beyond that, a certain number of them, the value of them goes down. I don't know what that number is, though, because it keeps jumping by that much, so. I want to say it's like 100 or something. But yeah, if you sell too many of one particular item, it, like, glitches out the system, and you can't. It doesn't glitch out the system. You basically flood the market, and then they're not nearly as valuable anymore, so. No, I don't want to sell anything else. Thanks, bud. But you know what I do want to do? Equip all that awesome shit I just bought. So, these are not the best armors in the game, but they are a massive upgrade from where we are right now. And there's literally no reason not to, because we got 1.5 million casino tokens. The nice thing about the casino tokens as well is that they transfer over to Pick'em, which is especially good because the Pick'em casino sells magic waters. So we can actually go buy as many magic waters as we want now, which is the next thing that I'm going to go do. After I give Angelo... Nope, you don't need to equip it. We're just transferring it. Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, boom, boom. Yep. Nope. Don't need to equip it. We just wanted to have it. Yeah! And then if we look at our stats now, everybody's defense is like crazy high. 178, 219, 189, and 199. So Hero's actually got the lowest defense right now, which is crazy to me, but we're gonna fix that because we're gonna go buy him some nice swag. But first, to pick him. Because I got casino tokens burning a hole in my pocket and I need to buy some nice stuff. Back over to the Pick'em Casino, which I literally, because it's so easy to earn tokens at the Baccarat Casino as soon as you unlock it, there's really no reason to play the Pick'em Casino. Also because every single one of these machines is rigged against you. You can talk to this dude and pay him to move to get his machine that is rigged slightly less against you, but you don't want to do that because there's no reason to do that. If you ever have to leave and come back, it's still rigged against you. Yeah, so it's not great. So here's all the stuff. Ooh, platinum headgear. I forgot about this. You know what? We're gonna buy it. Oh yeah, we're buying it. We're gonna put that stuff in the bag. Yes, yes. Yeah. I want to say the rune staff. No, I don't need that. Now that is nice, but not as nice as other things we're gonna get in the future. So I'm not worried about it. The agility ring is good. In fact, I think I might take the agility ring that the hero is wearing and give it to Yangus. Or I'll just buy one and give it to Yangus. Put that in the bag for now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Alright. So we're gonna buy a bunch of magic waters just to have them. Because if you'll recall, before the Dragon Graveyard boss, we used all of our magic water. Because there is no auto heal before you fight that thing. And the Dragon Graveyard is rough at this level. Like, oh my gosh. But if we go back in there now with all of this, like, amazing gear, it's like, oof. It'll be much easier the next time we go in. So, there we go. All right, 27's probably sufficient. We don't need more than that. Is English not your native tongue, Aim? I think you said something about Germany once before. Are you from Germany? All right, we're gonna go back to, I think, Arcadia. Because now we have real money in our pockets too, which is super nice. And we can go visit the stores here. And also now that it's nighttime, I can show you the secret shop. So in Arcadia, only at night, if you come into this store, there's a monster at the counter. Welcome to Mystery Mart. 2,000 gold coins for one. Well, and he doesn't tell you what it is, but you want it. Thank you, thank you. And it's a seed of skill, which is super awesome. We definitely like having extra seeds of skill for whenever we're like about to take on something super challenging and we just want to make sure that we have all of the necessary skills required. All right, so we're gonna pop in here. Oh, I forgot to put the platinum headgear on. I should do that real fast. That's yes, correct. Okay, there we go. So that was for Angelo. Wow, he's been wearing a leather hat this whole time. That's sad. Because I just didn't have the money to upgrade his stuff, but we're doing it now. We're gonna get everybody new shields as well. Yangus is getting this because the Ruby of Protection is nice, but we need his speed. In fact, as soon as we can get the Meteorite Bracer, we're gonna, and we're giving it to Yangus. Yangus is gonna meteorite the crap out of stuff. All right, it's nighttime, so the other stores are closed. Well, this is awkward. So I guess we'll go spend the night in the inn, because we haven't done that in a while. That might also kick off a meeting with the princess? Yes? Yep.
Welcome to Dreamland, Sleepyhead. I'm so grateful for these chances to talk to you. And I'm so happy Jessica's back with us. Even if Father and I are still cursed. Sometimes I wonder if we'll have to spend the rest of our lives like this. I'm sorry. It's just that I get so sad every time I think of Trodaine covered in thorns. You know what's strange though? That you weren't affected by the curse. But I shouldn't be surprised. I always knew there was something special about you. Don't forget to take me to the spring every now and then. I miss talking to you.
So the funny thing about her asking us to take her to the spring is that you can take her to the spring and then rest, and you'll have the exact same conversation twice. Because if she has something to say, it will be triggered by staying at an inn, in addition to being triggered at the spring. So you can honestly choose one or the other. All right, what you got, and do I want it? I mean, I'm not mad about the look of that sword, but I don't think I want it. I have one of these. I guess I don't have it equipped. That's okay. Nope, I don't want any of those things. Thanks though, bro. Alright, do you have any cool shields I can buy? Because I need a shield. I need shields, man. Yeah, we'll take 2 of those. Actually, wait, no. Just 1. Just 1. Put that in the bag for now. Let's see. It's only an increase of 5, and he's already pretty beefy for what we're gonna go do. Because I had access to the metal armor that we bought from the casino, I don't need to buy this magic bikini, but I am gonna mention that it is one of the items that changes Jessica's outfit. And it, honestly, y'all, it's hella cute, and like, I'm not even mad about it, but it does get distinctive Slave Leia vibes. So I don't usually, if I buy this, I don't usually have it on her for very long because, as you can see, I have a 50-point upgrade. Why would I do that? A 51-point upgrade. So, like, the reduction in damage by 15 points is nice, but not as nice as 51 extra points of defense. So, maybe not so worried about it. I'm gonna skip on this iron mask for now as well. Okay, so I guess I just wanted that shield. Nope, I always do that. Why do I always do that? Alright, we're gonna give this to Angelo. No. Hero. Hero's the one that needed it. There we go. Yeah, for Angelo, it was only like a 3-point upgrade, and yeah, we don't need that badly. Not that badly. We're starting to get to the point now where I'm gonna have to like break away and write out a list of all the recipes I need to complete, because we're starting to get some of the higher end gear that can be morphed into like uber killer of things, like the uber warhammer that we're never going to use because Genghis doesn't use hammers for me. He only ever uses axes. So I'm also going to head back to Argonia, because if you'll recall, the bazaar was on the last time we were there, and there was a lot of stuff for sale, and I don't remember if any of it was good or not, so we're just gonna go look at it, because I want good stuff. Or want it. I'm pretty sure one of these places is selling, like, accessories that we want, specifically for recipes. Accessories for recipes. Speaking of which, we actually do need a couple of these things. But I'm gonna buy 2. I'm gonna buy 2 gold rings. And put them in the bag. Because I'm pretty sure the recipe that I'm thinking of is a gold ring and a poison dart or something. I gotta look it up again, y'all. It's been a long time since I last played this game, like 2 to 3 years. And even then I like never memorized the recipes because I have the guide for that. So I can't remember if it's a prayer ring that I need or if it's the gold ring. I think it's the gold ring, but it might be the prayer ring, honestly. This is technically a downgrade. However, we can make an upgrade a little bit later if we go ahead and buy it. So we might think about buying it. The Zombie's Bane would have been nice before we tackled the Dark Ruins, but we didn't do that, so. Moving on with our lives. Nope, I don't need any of those things. Thanks though, bruh. Nice talking to you. Do you have cool shit? Nope. I mean, we already bought one of those. Nope. No, I don't, nope, I don't need any of that. Okay, cool. And with that mostly out of the way, I am going to point out one other thing here in Argonia during the bazaar. And that is this stall right over here that is selling Yggdrasil leaves. I don't know. I'm going to argue with myself over how to pronounce it every time I have to pronounce it. But she will only sell to you if you do not already have one in your inventory. See? So, Yangus currently is holding one, and she will not sell me one if I have one. There is a workaround, because there is a recipe that uses the leaf, and if you put it in your alchemy pot, it's no longer in your inventory, so you can put it in your alchemy pot, and then come back, buy the leaf, and then immediately cancel what's in your alchemy pot, and then you can have two. But oh my gosh, that's like, I don't need to game the system that hard. It's fine. I already gamed the system super hard for these hella awesome weapons. Speaking of which, boop, boop. Still there. We're gonna put that there. And then I would like Balmren's bell back. Yeah. Sweet. And then we're just going to sort the bag's contents because we got a lot of random crap in there right now. So there's all of our magic waters, which is pretty great. You'll know I have not used like any of these. I used one seed of magic on Yangus very, very early in the game. Very, very early in the game. And then I haven't touched the seeds since then, except to use a seed of skill on Hero, I think. And then I was immediately disappointed in that choice, and I regretted it, which is why I haven't used any of them else. And the main reason I usually wait on using these is because even though I have played this game like a million times and I like have a general build in my head of how I want the team to play out, I managed to do it slightly differently every time. And if you put all of your seeds of wisdom into Jessica and then she's your main physical attacker and not your main spellcaster, you wasted all of your seeds of wisdom. Like, just like if you make her your main attacker and you didn't give her a single seed of strength, you basically chopped yourself off at the knees. Like, shoot yourself in the foot? I don't know. One of those. So, we don't need to worry about those things right now. I am kind of curious. Man, we have so much stuff in our inventory right now. We have 9 pages of inventory. I know that there is a recipe to upgrade the coral hairpin into, like, a tiara. But I don't know if I want to bother with that. Because I think it does eventually require our gold nugget, and I don't want to spend our gold nugget yet. So, alright. We're done here. We are ready to go on to the next part of the story. After we finished in Arcadia, and Jessica returned to the party, and all of that hullabaloo with David dying and Sir Leopold now being the one in possession of the staff. We saw him heading north. So that's where we need to go. We need to go north. I'm just gonna look up that recipe really fast because it's gonna bother me until I know if it's gold rings or prayer rings. Because I sold all of the prayer rings. Like every single one of them. Let's see here. Okay. The prayer ring is used in recipes where you use the various seeds to make rings that do those things rather than commit them to, like, base stats. You put them in an accessory. But that's not what I want. That's not what I want. So what I actually want, I do want the gold ring. And I should probably think about buying a poison needle. Because if I recall correctly, Dodgy Dave, all the way back in Pick'em, Dodgy Dave, if you'll remember, asked us for a ring of immunity. And we can, in theory, make it right now. But I don't have a poison needle on me because I used one already in a different recipe. Fine. There are a couple of other rings that we're going to want in the future. Specifically, the Catholicon ring, which is a pain in the butt to make because it requires a ring of truth, a ring of immunity, and a full moon ring. But it also makes you resistant to snooze, fuddle, dazzle, poison, and paralysis. And then the flip side of that one is the Holy Talisman, which makes you less susceptible to instant death spells. Which is just a bad time all around. So, okay. So I do need both of those. But we can go buy prayer rings basically anytime we want. Yeah, the Holy Talisman is absolutely worth it. Especially there's a boss later in the game that, like, you want the Holy Talisman bare minimum on the people that can do resurrection spells. Like, bare minimum. Alright, let's see how Jessica holds up now with her, like, awesome whip. Literally the best whip in the game. Yeah! If you think back to previous whips Jessica was using, that chain whip, she was only doing, like, 25 to 30 damage, and now she's doing 75 to 50. Which is bang. Definitely like that. And we no longer have to worry about money. Money is no longer a concern, which is why I fought so hard to get the casino open. Because, like, I don't have to grind for money now, which is great. Because we can just go to the casino, buy hella stuff to sell for gold, sell all of that shit for gold, and now we have all the gold. I will say that if you do not have a turbo controller, my casino method is probably not the one that you want to use because you do have to actually sit there and keep hitting the button to make it spin continuously. And if you saw, I spent 20 hours doing that, essentially. And I don't know that 1.5 million was the most we ever had, but it's more than we're gonna need for a playthrough. I wish I could send them to other playthroughs, that'd be nice. But not something that's an option, unfortunately. I hate those enemies that can resurrect each other. That's so rude. It's just rude! Don't be rude. Just die. I just realized that Angelo's bow has zebras on it. Did anybody else realize that? That's gonna kill it. Dang it. Okay. Alright, y'all. It's hard to tell in this angle, but Angelo's bow has zebras on it. Is it gonna spin around far enough? Ugh! I hit the button too soon. Okay, well. We'll make note of it in the next battle. Look, a cow! Thanks for the milk. Whoop! Alright, go. No, go in the. Go. There's a building. We're gonna go in it. Okay. If you go through the cave northwest of here, you'll find yourself in a place with snow as far as the eye can see. I'd love to see the snow for myself, but I'm useless in the cold. Just thinking about it makes my teeth chatter. I'm waiting around here in this church in the hope that I might eventually pluck up the courage to go and have a look. I don't appreciate that pun, sir. Pluck up the courage with your liar. Get out of here. Get out of here with those puns. I'm kidding. I love them. All right, so this is basically an inn and a place to save our game. But we just did that. We don't need to save. The only things we did were spend money. Spend money and earn money. That's what we did. We didn't do anything interesting. We don't need to save yet. So, what? I did not go north. Wait, where's north? Where is north? Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess I do want to go that way. Capybara, you stop that right now. Capybara says, at least he wasn't lying to you about his true feelings about the snow. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. All right, look, it's got zebras. I forgot to point it out. Maybe they'll live. Maybe they'll live and you'll get to see it again. Rude. Okay. Everybody watch Angelo's bow. It has zebras on it! Why does he have a bow with zebras in this game? There are no zebras in this game! Except on the bow, of course. Where there are absolutely zebras. And I don't know why there are zebras, but there are. I don't like the look of this hole. That's what she said. Oh. Who are you, random guard person? Dear goddess, I thought I'd had it. A huge dog just came bounding through here. It nearly sent me flying, I tell you. And it was no ordinary dog either. Oh no, its eyes were burning red. And it was armed. It had a bloody great stick in its mouth. Okay, well that's the dog we're after. We have to go put it down. Because it bit a human, and that's inhumane. Also because it's been cursed by the Lord of Darkness.
It's almost too cold to bear.
So, this is one of those cutscenes that uses what your party is actually equipped to, like, show what they're wearing. And you can, in fact, put that stupid bikini on Jessica as you're going into this freaking blizzard. I'm not kidding. It's ridiculous, but it can be a thing. It's not for us because we have better gear, but
if we don't retrieve the scepter, Medea and I may never return to normal. Let's keep pushing on. At least moving might help us to warm up a little.
And we press on. I have never noticed those zebras on that bow before. It's the Sharon's bow, I want to say, is what he's using right now. Yes. Oh, you can actually see the little, like, bit icon. You can kind of tell that they're zebras. That's so weird! Oh my gosh, I'm probably never gonna get over that. I was gonna make a joke, about mother-in-laws because the Ice Queens are here, but I think it's more appropriate to say something about Elsa. She can attack everybody. God, it's so wonderful. Man, 2 players that can attack everybody with their, like, just basic attack. Don't sing Let It Go at me! It's not what I want. It's not what I want at all. They are Yas witches, but they're ice witches. They're ice Yas witches. Yeah, I'm not sure why their arms are over their heads, except to give an excuse to animate the bosom more. That's literally the only thing I can think of.
I shouldn't have to put up with being in a freezing place like this. It's all Dulmagus' fault. Well, but he's dead now. So I suppose it's that Leo what's-his-name's fault. I don't know. A dog of all things.
Oh, stop your whinging, Grandad. It ain't as if we've got a sweat on, you know. Just get on with it.
I beg your pardon? How uncalled for! I don't see why I shouldn't be able to say whatever I please. You've no right to talk to me like that. No right at all. I'm absolutely livid. Livid, I tell you. I'm going on ahead.
Well, that's bad news, bears. That dog just closed that door with its tail. Like a prehensile tail situation. Right? Like, that's insane. I don't know what that's about, but here we are. Alright. I don't know where we are. But I guess we're not dead. Not dead is good. We like not dead. Okay, alright. Up the stairs. Well, okay, there's everybody else. Nice. When you all got caught in that avalanche, I hurried over to this hut for help. I was in quite a panic, I must admit. My heart sank when I found out there was just an old lady living here on her own. But as luck would have it, that dog over there is a dab hand when it comes to pulling people out of the snow. Or should I say a dab paw? Anyway, he pulled you all out, and we managed to get you back to the hut here. I suppose you could say he played a part in your rescue, but if I hadn't come here in the first place, you'd still be eating snow. I do hope you're grateful. Yeah, I guess we're grateful. This tea is made from something called nook grass. It warms you up and makes you more resistant to the cold weather. It's a bit strong at first, but I could get to like it. Why don't you ask the old lady for some too?
That dog over there is called Boris. He's the one who dug us out from the snow. What a dog. He's a lot more use than a certain king, don't you think? And he smells a bit better too.
How dare you,
Oh, I
boy?
accidentally said yes.
How could you say such a thing about your own master? Honestly, who do you think called for the dog's help in the first place?
Alright. What's Yangus got to say? How you feeling, Gov? You alright? I was worried about you, like. You was the only one who wouldn't wake up. This place belongs to that old granny over there. Lives here on her own, you know. We're not far from where that avalanche happened. She says we can stay here till the snow clears up a bit. Ah, you are awake. You have nice color in your cheeks. It is a good sign. Ooh. Dobro Pozhalavat. Welcome to my home. I am Marta. I live out here in the mountains where I grow herbs. This will be ready for you soon. Drinking it should warm you up nicely. I say, the blizzard's still raging out there. We only just thaw out and you tried to cover us all in snow again? Use your head. I mean, but I was. Okay, I guess I'll read these books. It's a book entitled A Warm Coat is Good to Find. A red robe can be made by dyeing a sage's robe with pigment made from certain red grass and enchanted water. The finished crimson-colored robe will protect its wearer from even the fiercest of blizzards. New recipe! A sage's robe, enchanted water, and red grass. Okay, cool. It's a book entitled The Later Lives of the Sages. After the battle with the Lord of Darkness, one of the 7 sages, the great and learned Caden, headed back to his home in the snowy country. It is said that he spent his later years recounting and recording the tale of the great battle for the sake of his descendants. If any of the materials Caden prepared could be recovered, they would represent a historical find of epic proportions. Okay. But yes. But like... But like... Okay, but... Okay. But like... Oh, he said something new. Maybe it's punishment for always being so badly behaved. After all, the princess and I somehow managed to escape it, even though we were with you. I suppose it's because there's not a bad bone in our bodies. We wouldn't know how to get up to no good, even if we wanted to. Anybody else gonna say anything different? Or is that it? That we got. Yeah, I'm alright. Oh my god, do we live here now? I forget how to trigger the next thing. Oh my gosh, do I need to talk to Boris? Yep, I hadn't talked to Boris. Whoopsie doodle. Please, sit by the fire and warm your bones. I will bring you some of my nook grass tea.
Please, drink. This nook grass tea will keep you warm even in the bitter cold of this snowy land.
How terribly kind of you. First you save us from the avalanche, then you put us up for the night, and now you warm our innards.
Wow.
Now that's what I call hospitality.
And what's really amazing is that you helped a weird old monster like him in the first place.
Oh yeah! Keep forgetting King Trode is not normal looking.
You loathsome lowlife! You, of all people, have no right to call me weird.
It is true that his appearance is a little unusual. But when you get to my age, you learn not to judge a horse by its harness. And of course, I would help anyone who was in trouble so far from civilization.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but why do you live all the way out here on your own?
Of course I do not mind, dear. There is an old ruin behind my house. My ancestors have looked after it generation after generation. It is a family duty. But that will all end with me. I have no one to follow in my footsteps when my life is finished.
Really? It must be pretty tough living on your own like this. Duty or no duty.
It is comfortable enough. I have lived here since I was a child, so it is not a hardship. Besides, to live life is not to walk through a meadow. And from time to time, people get lost here in the mountains like you, so I am not lonely. And I always have Boris to keep me company.
Ah, on the subject of dogs, we had something to ask you, Marta. This will sound a bit strange, but we're pursuing a big black dog, and we heard that he might have been headed in this direction. There's a good chance he may have come this way. Have you seen anything?
No. I am sorry. The only dog I know about is big old Boris over there. Sorry I cannot be of more help. You should ask where there is a lot of people. If you go down the mountain and go to the north, you will come to a town called Orkutsk. Maybe someone will know something there.
Ah, that sounds like an excellent idea. Right then, chaps, there's no time to lose.
Oh, yo. If you are hasty, others will only be amused. That is an old saying here. One should not be so eager to go back out into the blizzard. The night is coming. Why don't you rest here? I am sure the blizzard will be gone by morning, so you can leave for Orkutsk then.
Yes. Wise words, my good woman. Very well, we shall rest here for the night.
Oh man, I totally forgot about Boris from Balto.
Go north from the bottom of the mountain and you will come to Orkutsk. Please be careful on your journey.
By George! Princess! Are you all right? Were you cold in the night?
Forgive me, but I must ask you a favor. If you meet with a man called Marek in Orkutsk, please give this to him. He is probably working with herbs like I am. I would be grateful if you could give him that bag. Spasibo. Thank you.
Right then. Off to Orkutsk. Toodly bye.
Alright, but before we do that, we're gonna loot the barn. We're gonna loot the barn. Because there's barrels here, we better loot the barn. Haha! Mini medal! Okay. And that's all I needed to do. I just needed to loot the barn. Alright, she said to go north. Can I ride a kitty here? Yes! Huzzah. Alright, this way's north, so I guess this is the way we're going. That's west. Wait. Nope, that's still right. Okay, cool. And then we better turn north again. That's how this works. I got it. I can't believe I never noticed the zebra bow. Like, I always have him with a bow on. Okay, not always. I almost always have him with a bow on. Oh, thank God. So I think that's something they can only do if all of them are together. Which is probably why they're constantly ringing for backup. And then sometimes the backup is stupid and doesn't ring for more backup. Like the bells of death. You know, there's a game that you can play every Christmas season where you try not to get whammed, right? Where you're trying to be the last one to hear Wham's Last Christmas. I am playing it this year with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. And I will eventually lose because I have very definitive plans to watch Love Actually on Christmas Day. And that song is a feature at the end of that movie. So I'm just trying to make it to Christmas Day, so I only have to hear that song once. Because the soundtrack where I work already has like a Miley Cyrus version of Last Christmas. So I've already technically been Last Christmased. How many freaking ringers are we gonna get? What? Now there's a troll? There's a troll in the kitchen! Or in the hall, or wherever it was in Harry Potter. What? How? How does this keep happening? Oh my gosh. Dungeon. Dungeon. Thank you, Capybara. I can always count on you to know. There's a troll in that dungeon. I mean, what the heck? Do we... Okay, there's only one bell left. If that bell doesn't ring... Okay. Oh my gosh. They were all the way to O! I'm floored that we got all the way to freaking O. Like, what is that? Alright, so now you're gonna get to see the Falcon Blade in action. Because we're gonna use it on this stupid freaking troll. Bam! Attack twice. You know, I don't know what happens when it reaches C. I mean, I guess we could, in theory, just, like, try for that at some point. There's a doggy! When it reaches Z, it summons Mariah Carey.
Well, it seems we've arrived in Orkutsk at last. And that nook grass really is quite marvelous. I wasn't a bit cold, even in all that snow. Now, we can stay outdoors as long as we like. Excellent! Well, I'll be waiting outside the town as usual. In you go!
Yes, and I go. Open the door. Very good. We might see if we can make that happen. Are you on your travels as well? Me too. I'm a peddler, although you probably gathered that. I came here to sell a few things, but I keep getting lost. This place is huge. It wouldn't be so bad, but everywhere I go looks the same. So you can actually see there's a map here of Orkutsk. Which I'm guessing in Japan is Onisu. Oh, that's interesting. The Japanese version doesn't have as long as an alphabet as the American version, so it probably doesn't reach all the way to Z. Fascinating. So actually, if we bust open our map here, you can see Orkutsk is literally a one-building city. And that's out of necessity because it is always cold and snowy here in the northern region of this continent. So if we go left, we'll go to the inn. If we go right, we'll end up in the cathedral. And then there's a downstairs portion as well, which is currently blocked by this dude who is drunk off his ass. Room for plenty more. I'm not done yet. I think you're done, bruh. I think you're done. Orkutsk is also really interesting because it is very different daytime to nighttime. Well, not very different, but like there's a marked difference between whether it's AM or night or PM. It's a book entitled Shimmers and Spangles. As the name implies, the shimmering dress is enveloped in a glowing aura of sacred light. If you plan on making one of these glittering items for yourself, you would do well to gather light-related items first. Perhaps combining a spangled dress with some kind of jewel and a bracer will result in the desired effect. Ooh, we can make a shimmering dress. Actually... Dang it, that's the monster team! Alchemy pot. I wonder if we have all of those items right now. Ooh, I forgot we were making a demon spear! Y'all. I totally forgot we had that cooking. Okay, so it was a bracer, a shimmering jewel, and a spangled dress. Let's see if that works. Holy crap, it works! Alright. We are not mad about that. We are gonna give the demon spear to Edric. Yeah, I usually end up making the demon spear even when I don't do a spear build, like now. Just because it's a good item, and it just doesn't hurt to have it. And we also have four dragon scales. What can I make with dragon scales? Let's see. We could make a dragon shield. We already own a dragon shield, but we could make another one. Man, doesn't that spear look creepy as crap? Oh my gosh. Thanks, I hate it.
Oh dear, sister. You look so beautiful when you pray. Too beautiful. Dear goddess, what should a poor soul such as I do? Now I have fallen for one of your flock.
Confess. Even when you are racked with self-doubt, have faith in her divine benevolence. The goddess looks kindly upon those who take action.
This freaking merchant just like creeping up on it.
Was that an angel? Oh, I understand. I will do exactly as you say.
Hey, rude. We're trying to initiate a love triangle here. Thank you. man praying over there keeps staring at me with a really intense look on his face. Oh, dear goddess, have I done something to cause him ill will towards me? No, he thinks you're hot. I don't get it, but here we are. Alright, moving on. So, Orkutsk actually has a timeshare program for its weapon and armor shop. So, I think it's during the day it's armor, and then at night it's weapons. Both are nice. We like both. However, we kind of don't need any of these things, except we are gonna buy these ice shields. Yep. No, I don't want to use them as an item in battle. I just... gimme, because I have money now. We've been so poor all game, and now I'm like, I got money! Here, you have 8,500 gold, and you have 600 gold. Like, yes, I want it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, but here I am, throwing around money. I guess I don't need to make a dragon shield. So I guess that dragon scale is essentially kind of useless to me. I could always make a dragon tail whip and sell it. You know what? We're gonna buy one of those. Yeah. Thank you, Despair Doctor. In all things, we must have fabulousness. And of course, Oprah is one of the queens of fabulousness, so. You know, I feel like we've done a lot of shopping, and we still have only spent 30,000 of the 81,000 gold we got for selling all those things. Alright, but shield upgrade. Definitely shield us from icy things while we're here in the icy land. And this is such a minor upgrade, but I know I'm going to use that magic shield for something else in the future. Oprah's name was actually a typo. She was supposed to be Orpa? What? You're rocking my entire world right now, Capybara. I had no idea. This is not information I had until this moment. Like, are you freaking kidding me? That is not a useless fact. I will fight anyone who says that's a useless fact. That's a fascinating fact. I did not know that. Woo! Hey, look, there's lots of people here. Do you know about a big-ass dog? No. The herb doctor, Merrick, came to live here some years ago now. He's a very skilled man. I had the most awful hangover once, but just a few sips of his herb tea had me back up on my feet again in no time. I was thrilled because it meant I could drink as much as I wanted. No more headaches! But he got very angry when I said that. Yeah, because you're abusing the system. That's just rude. It's very cold around these parts. That's why so many people drink to try to warm themselves up. Y'all, I finally understand Russia. In an ideal world, I wouldn't start drinking at lunchtime, but what choice do I have? Cold as shit. Okay, so y'all, they all kind of talk with Russian accents. And it's cold as shit like Russia. So maybe this is the secret to why Russia does weird stuff. I came in search of legends about the god bird Imperia, but no one I've spoken to so far has even heard of her. I can't believe I came all that way in the snow for nothing. I need a drink. Merrick sometimes has the odd drink and a chat with me here. He's always worrying so much about his herbs. It must be very difficult trying to grow them in this cold. Milkgrass is especially difficult, and that's the herb we need the most. Have I seen a big black dog? Not that I recall, no. There have been a lot of rumors lately about a big pack of wolves on the prowl, though. But I suppose if you're looking for a dog, a wolf won't do. Sorry I can't be of more help. Alright. You're useless to me! Useless! Okay, what you got? What you got, item dude? What you got? Oh, nothing I want. Okay, never mind. But I'm gonna smash your pots anyway. Yes! Mini metal, mini metal, mini metal. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and rest to make it nighttime. And you do have to rest here, I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe you don't have to. It's just easier. We're already here. We have so much money now. Who cares? We're like the Rockefellers. Like, money is no object. I just want your cool shit. Who's this dude? Hi. Have I seen a black dog? Come to think of it, I did see a dog come inside not long ago. Can't remember if it was black or not, but it may have well been the dog you're looking for. Well, but, like, oh, was this the dog? Well, if it was this dog, this is not the dog I'm looking for. It is cute, though. Not mad about it. Not mad about it at all. Okay. So... is the guy gone? He's gone. Okay, let's see. What does she have to say now? I think that man from earlier really hates me, but I have no idea why. It's supposed to be my duty to save people by setting a good example which teaches them how to live according to the goddess. But that man is here every day looking right at me, and I don't seem to have taught him anything. Can't be much of a nun now, can I? Oh, honey, it's not you, it's him. Alright, let's talk to the weapons guy. What you got? What you got? Yes! Give me that axe! Give me that axe! Give me that axe! Look at that. Like a 35 point increase. We're not mad about that. And then we're also going to go ahead and buy this Dragon's Bane. We don't need it now, but we're going to want it later. Boop. We'll actually use that in a recipe to turn it into a better version of that. Boop. But in the meantime... hey, Yangus, I got you a new axe, bro. Eee! Yes. Give me that axe. Give me that axe. Okay. And see, now it's socially acceptable to be drinking. Oh, you don't have anything new to say? You had too much to drink because you literally said the same thing. Oh, that's the guy from the church! The goddess said I should confess my feelings, but I just can't seem to pluck up enough courage. Do I write a love letter? Or do I ask someone else to tell her? Or do I give her a friendly slap on the rump like Igor told me? Igor is not a friend. Or do I just stop beating about the bush and tell it to her straight? It's an absolute minefield. I mean, it's not. Like, you go up and you say, I think you're the most beautiful creature on earth. I enjoy every moment I spend in your presence. Would you like to spend some time with me? That's it. That's all you have to say. He's not gonna do that, is he? No, he's not gonna do that. It's gonna end poorly for him. You can just tell. You can just tell it's gonna be a bad time. Alright, down we go. What's down here? A cat. Meow. What? The cat seems very interested in Edric's pocket. It keeps licking its lips and looking at Munchie. You can't have this mouse. This is my mouse. Very protective of my mouse. That came out weird. Okay, so we need to get out into the courtyard to investigate the rest of town. I mean, you can span lulz all you want. I'm not gonna stop being amusing, so. No, we protect Munchie with our lives because we love him. You should not sleep out here. You're gonna die. That's literally how people die. Yeah, that's what I just said. You shouldn't... Why are you like this? Okay. Don't do that ever, kids. Don't try it at home, and definitely don't do it even with supervision. Like, that's a bad time. Notice to all residents, there has been a sharp increase in wolf activity lately. Please remain inside for your safety. Ooh. Okay. Let me in, let me in. Look, Pots! It's all right, citizen. I have a license to smash. Hey, we found some chili cheese. She's asleep. Why are you just, like, creeping over your daughter like that? Also, I definitely thought from this angle that this woman was holding a weird ice cream cone with, like, a green cone. And I was like, is that some sort of, like, matcha cotton candy ice cream? That sounds awful. You shouldn't mix those flavors. Okay, I won't wake up your daughter. It's fine. I wouldn't want her to look at my terrifying spear and be scarred for life. Ooh, barrels. Don't wake daughter. Thanks, Keen. I'm exhausted. The master always seems to be giving out orders, even in the middle of the night. He never does anything for himself if he can have someone do it for him, and he doesn't seem to get sleepy in the evenings either. I've been on my feet all day long, and I'm absolutely exhausted. I wish I could go to bed. Ooh, me too, actually. No, I'm not tired. I'm really enjoying this, actually. What's in here? What? You look just like Brains. You're not Brains. Do I know about a big black dog? As a matter of fact, I do. I was in Arcadia once, and the sorcerer Domenico had one as a pet. Oh dear, it's run away, has it? And you have the job of trying to find it? Well, I can't imagine that will be easy. You're useless, thank you. Ooh, mini medal. Is your bookshelf useful? It's a book entitled Exploring Orkutsk. In fact, Orkutsk couldn't be an easier town to explore. Once inside and out of the bitter cold, just head left or right. Before you know it, you'll have made a circuit of this charmingly ring-shaped town. Beware the staircases, however. The complex warren of underground passages beneath the town is sure to flummox the casual tourist. Enter at your own risk. Well, it's too late. I'm already here. Does anybody know which door we came in? Was it the south one? I don't know. We'll figure it out. No, we've been in that one. It was the... Okay, we came from the center room. The south door goes up to that staircase that's blocked by the drunk guy. So, we want to go this way. What you got? Where's your pots and your barrels? I'm gonna smash them. Alright. What's down here? Go this way first. Okay, I think this is the item guy. Yeah, it is. It's the item guy. We're gonna smash these barrels. Ooh! Nice! Free ruby of protection! And a chimera wing. I don't really need chimera wings because I can cast zoom, but, you know. Honestly, looting is one of my favorite parts of RPGs. It's just like, I'm gonna get your crap. Merrick's room is straight along this corridor. He turned up here several years ago now, and the mayor rented one of his rooms out to him. I wonder where he lived before he came here. He never talks about it. This one? This is Merrick's room? Whoa, look at all these pots. Give me your pots, give me your pans, give me your barrels, I'm gonna smash them. Ooh, and I'm gonna rifle through your sacks. I feel like I should compose a haiku on looting. How did you call the spell? What spell? What spell, AIM? Anyway, I'm gonna read this book real fast. Mold research, my life's work. Y'all, they're back in my diary again. The cultivation of premium mold requires the combination of an item capable of resurrecting fallen comrades with 2 types of mold. The only item currently known to fit the requirement is the Yggdrasil leaf. Yggdrasil. We're gonna go with Yggdrasil. In any event, you will find premium mold an invaluable ingredient in the creation of cheeses with strong healing powers. And that's the recipe I was talking about earlier. Oh, it's called Zoom. The spell that the Chimera Wings do. Hero has a spell called Zoom that does the same thing. It's the teleportation spell. Anyway, that was the recipe I was talking about earlier, that you could put a red mold and a blue mold together with an Yggdrasil leaf and then go buy another Yggdrasil leaf and then immediately cancel your alchemy pot so you end up with 2 Yggdrasil leaves. Not that you need them, because you really don't. None of the books appears particularly interesting. Okay. Duly noted. It's a book entitled Cultivating Medicinal Herbs. It isn't easy to cultivate medicinal herbs to begin with, but raising the more uncommon varieties poses a special challenge. They're all but impossible to grow in places with poor soil quality, such as the cold regions of the world. Indeed, actually cultivating medicinal herbs in such an environment would be nothing short of miraculous. Well, it's not super useful. I thought that dude said that Merrick was here. Merrick is not here, bruh. Looks like you didn't manage to find Merrick then. He does sometimes go out of town. Maybe he's not in Orkutsk at the moment. I know. You should ask the owner of the item shop. He's quite good friends with Merrick, so he might know where he's gone. Oh, in German, it's just teleportation? That's funny. I mean, in English, zoom just means, like, go fast. So the concept is similar. I don't know why they would change that. Localizations are interesting. Ah, is it armor you're after? I'm afraid you'll have to come back during the daytime for that. There are only weapons on sale here at night. Okay, I knew that, but also, let me in your chest, man. Ooh, free boomerang, thanks. Thank you for the free boomerang. Up. Okay, so we gotta go talk to the item shop owner, which was this hallway, I'm pretty sure. Because the one hallway took us to the weapon and armor shop. Here he is. Hey, bruh. You need to find Merrick? If you can't find him in his room, he's probably at the herb garden again. He grows herbs in a cave to the northwest, and they take up a lot of his time. It must be very tough going all that way. It must be very tough going all that way in the cold so often. Y'all, that was a lot of prepositional phrases. Okay, here we go. The squirrel ran blank the tree. Okay, so we are done down here. But we can't get up that other staircase. We have to go this way. Already smashed those barrels. Hot barrel wardrobe. I need a middle line for my haiku. I got pot, barrel, wardrobe. That's the opening line. And then the closing line can be, sacks are filled with gold. Wait, that's too many. 1, 2. Sacks. Sacks filled? Is filled 1 syllable or 2? I think it's 1. Sacks filled with gold. Sacks are filled with gold. Yeah, because you don't pronounce the E. Did I smash you? I must have. Okay. Sorry. I was just irrationally angry that maybe I hadn't smashed that yet. It's fine. Okay. We are going to go ahead and save. Save. That one, I guess. Sure, why not? We've done some things. We better save. Doesn't hurt. So I just want to point out, 20 hours of this playthrough were just overnight casinoing. So if you skip the casino entirely, you could chop 20 hours off of this playthrough. Or if you don't do it for as long, because honestly, we have way more casino tokens than we're gonna be able to spend in a single run. Like, there's... I mean, I could try, but you can only buy 1 Gringham Whip. Because, like, you don't need more than that. Thanks, Pupper. Alright. So we're gonna go see if we can't find the cave northwest of Orkutsk. To see if Merrick is over there. Which I'm guessing is one of these forks over here. I think it's the north one. So. How nice of them to just carve out a path, right? Like, that's just so polite. Yice, queens! Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Abilities. No. Just attack. Just attack. I mean, I kind of want them to puff Jessica again, just because it was really funny. Bursts out in defiant laughter. Okay. Aw, he doesn't know chilling chuckle. Oh, it didn't matter because they're dead. Alright, get out of here, you ice queens. You may be fabulous, but I have no need for you. Whoop, am I going the right way? I think so. I feel like there's a treasure chest up here somewhere. There is. There is definitely a treasure chest up here. I am always confused that the killing machines are in the snowy area. We also encountered the lower level version of these in Trodane Castle, which also makes no sense because it's like taken over by an organic entity and this place is cold as shit. So, like, what's a robot doing here? How are you functioning right now? But it's just a video game. Don't overthink it. Oh, you watch me. You watch me overthink it! Sorry. Sorry. I'll keep it together. Actually, that's not a promise I feel like I should make. I shouldn't make that promise. I shouldn't promise you that I will keep it together. Chances are good that I won't. Okay, there are 2 doors. Left or right? Left. Oh, yeah. Are you a map? It's a map! Okay, but also, we're like 3 steps into this place, and the alchemy pot dinged, so we're gonna walk back out. I mean, I think that there are a lot of things that are, like, aimed towards children that have, like, secret sexuality stuff snuck in. And that's to keep the adults interested, maybe? You know, I don't know. The boobs in this game definitely have their own physics engine, because honestly, what the what? Get out of here with that. Is this gonna be like a howl of death? Honestly, that would also apply to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Yeah, there's definitely an entire physics engine dedicated to Jessica and animating Jessica. Get out of here with that! Man, that wolf was freaking ripped! He, like, jacked himself up. Did you see those biceps when he did that? Holy crap. Alright, anyway, we're gonna step back outside. And check on the alchemy pot and put something else in while we're running around in this dungeon. Because we were, like, literally, we just got here, man. We just got here. What did we make? A shimmering dress! Huzzah! I don't think it's an upgrade. But we've got one. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have that we could reasonably turn into something good that is also useful? Hold, please. Hold, please. Let's see here. That makes a full moon ring. And I do need one of those. Okay, so we're gonna put this poison moth knife in with a gold ring to make a full moon ring, which is one of the ingredients in the Catholican ring, which we need. Yes. We will use that later. Alright. Yeah, we can leave it for the time being. I don't know what the time being is going to do with it, but... Is this an upgrade? No, it is not. Do you see this? Also, the shimmering dress is not one you want on Jessica during a boss fight, because it will also reflect healing spells off of her. And I'm pretty sure that does include Zing. Can sometimes bounce right off of her frickin' corpse because of this shiny ass dress. So we actually don't want her to wear it ever, but it is an ingredient in another outfit for her that will be an upgrade. So we're just gonna hang on to that mother fricker. Yeah. And we're gonna take the opportunity to heal everybody. Oh, hero casts spells at 3/4 MP, so the heal all button is going to take forever now. But whatever, we're saving magic in the long run. Okay, no, we went left already, so now we need to go right. Yep, to the right. To the right, to the right. Everything you own in a box to the right. That's not the direction that the box is supposed to be in, actually. It's supposed to be to the left. Oh, but Capybara, now I can impress you with some of my useless knowledge. That song that is very famously a Beyonce title, was originally supposed to be a country song. I heard a rendition of it where it's like, it's got like that boot scootin' boogie angle, and it's like, to the right, everything you own in a box to the right. And it's insane and stupid and wonderful. But God bless Beyonce for being like, that should not be that way. Let me have that. I'll fix it. I'll make it better. Maybe. You're right, Aim. That is a useless effect for an armor to have. Just occasionally cast spells back at the spellcaster. It's awesome if you never need to heal yourself or like have someone else heal you. That would be fine, but Jessica doesn't have any healing spells. So like, it's useless. It's not useless. It can backfire on you horribly, and I definitely speak from experience with that. Oh, can I pluck these? No, I cannot. Okay, fine. But I guess Merrick's some kind of miracle worker, because he made herbs grow in this cold-ass cavern. Alright, where am I now? I have additional questions. Okay, alright. I guess we're going this way. Ooh. Y'all, we almost got circumcised! It's okay, we lived. I guess I want to go this way. Alright, it's time to break out the swoosh. What?! He dodged me. That's just rude. I do know the proverb double-edged sword. Which is ironic because there's actually a double-edged sword in this game. And you can, in fact, refine it into an uber double-edged sword. But one of its defining... Oh, there's treasure over there. Okay. So, this is ice, and if we run, we will slide. But if we walk slowly and politely, we do not slide. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Oh gosh. Okay, we made it. I lived. I walked over here for 100 You know, before we went to the casino, that 100 gold coins would have been so helpful, and I would have been like, yes, I like money. But right now, I have so much money, like, I don't even care about you. Okay, we made it, right? How do I get down? I guess I gotta go this way. I guess I'm going this way. Nope. No treasure. Okay. Yay, new floor! Oh, there's several sets of... Okay, well... I guess I'm going this way first. Ooh, look, treasure. Walk slowly and politely. Yes, elfin elixir. That actually is very helpful. We're not mad about that at all. Because elfin elixir, if you will recall, restores all of your magic points. What? Get out of here! Okay, fine. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Abilities. No, you can just attack the fly. And I'm pretty sure that fly is one of those enemies that can heal all of the other enemies. I'm always happy to learn new proverbs and sayings, especially ones that don't have English origins, because they translate so amusingly, and then I get to go, but what does that actually mean? Did I want that? Okay, well, I hope I wanted that. Did I want that? I have no idea if I wanted that. Where the heck am I? Okay, I'm over here. There's a staircase over here somewhere, I think. There it is. I found it. So, anytime you want to teach me new proverbs, German, Italian, Chinese, Russian, Swahili, and... Swahili? I don't know. I like proverbs. They're fun. Hey, 2,100 coins. That's worth walking up and opening a chest for. 100 gold coins. Get out of here. Ooh, and a devil's tail. Anything else interesting down here? Well. Okay, these guys look like a combination Wolverine and Captain Falcon. Like... Falcon Punch with Wolverine claws for some reason. Yeah, Captain Wolverine. Yeah, Bounce is the spell version of what that dress does. Where if you cast spells against someone who's got Bounce on, it can reflect back and hit you instead. Which, like, okay, I get it, but also, why? It's mostly just irritating when enemies cast it. But we do have that spell, and we could, in theory, cast it. But there's no reason to, because then you can't get healed. That is the opposite of a problem, AIM. Please translate them exactly, because they sound strange. And then you explain to me what they mean. And then I learn something. Like, it's great. Like, that's just the opposite of a problem, is what that is. And no more Frost Wyvern. Okay, where do I need to go? Do I need to go over there? Yes, because there are pots. Look at all these pots. More herbs. And still no herbalist. Some clear-ass water, though. Damn. Okay. So I guess we go further down. I think I spied her. Well, in English, that sounds very much like a pun on I think I spied her. So, as in, like, I think I saw her. But I'm guessing that's not what that literally means. What that actually is supposed to mean. Oh, I forgot to put the boomerang back on. Alright, Magic Beast hide. You say that when someone tells you something and you can't believe it and you're shocked. I think I spied her. I wonder if that's because spiders sometimes do that like little thing where they like rear up. Like they're like gonna attack almost, but like if you don't know that that's an attack pose, it looks like surprise. Like, what? I think I spied her. Okay. What is this? Guess I'm going this way. Oh. Okay, I have to go get those things to fall down. Get out of here, Captain Wolverine. No one likes you. Especially not when you hit Jess. No one likes that. Useless bounce spell. Now we have the salad. Okay, my theory for what that phrase means. Now we have the salad. Okay, I think it's like... because salads usually come at the beginning of a meal. So now we have the salad means... okay, now I understand what the beginning is. Like, now we have the background story to go along with it. As opposed to just... whatever it was. Wait, can I go up there? Can I... no, I cannot because it is icy as shit. Alright, we have to go a long way around. But that's okay. We can go the long way. Oh wow, I was way off. Now we have the salad. This is what you say when you do something and have to bear consequences that are negative. Oh, is that because nobody likes salad? That's my theory, is that that's because no one likes salad. Like, now we have the salad. Alright, what's down here? Man, this place is a freaking maze. Is that just like a random patch of grass? We're gonna take that off. It's time for a thin air attack. And we're gonna let Jessica blow some stuff up. I guess, okay, Crackle's probably not super effective here. Let's try Boom. What? This fucking, this guy. How dare he? How dare you? You're gonna make me have to use my multi-heal. Nonsense. Healing everybody at once, you jerk. Who can play that game? Alright, that's one of them. Or it's like, maybe now we have the salad because, like, salad is good for you, but it isn't the most delicious thing. So, like, you just have to do it, even though it's not great. It's like you just gotta put up with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that one. I guess I'm gonna go this way. Okay, we built another bridge. Oof. There's a lot of enemies. You know what we haven't done in a while? Called down lightning upon our enemies to smite them. See, and this is why Angelo just needs an attack all button, and there isn't one. God, it's very disappointing. Get out of here, you tools. Yeah. there's a treasure chest over there, though. What you got? An icicle dirk. I think that's a, dagger for Jessica. If she were using daggers. Which she is not, because there is no point in giving her anything other than a whip. Especially since her best weapon in the game is a whip. Forgot to give Yangus his axe back before I did that. That was silly. I almost did it again. Well, there's a dude there.
Is anybody there?
One last proverb. Yes. Hit us with it, aim.
Help me! I am too cold. I cannot move. Help!
Hey, it's munchie time. Shivering uncontrollably and close to death. That's not good. Good thing this mouse is here. Okay, after the cutscene. That's fine. Munchie's got work to do. Alright. Hit it, Munch. What? Did I miss? What? There it goes. Good work, Munchie. Yeah, wait. This way? Yeah, this way. It's little. Are those dots a naughty word that the chat is bleeping out, or are you being polite? Oh, my blank. It's just supposed to be blank. Okay. My blank is not the yellow from the egg. Well, the yellow from the egg is the yolk. And the yolk is either the best part of the egg or the worst part of the egg, depending on who you're talking to. And what you're doing with the egg as well. No, I'm not sure what that one means. I'm afraid I don't even have a good theory. Does anybody else have any theories about what my blank is not the yellow from the egg really means? Not the best at all. Your English is great, though. Like, genuinely. I speak no other languages, so anybody who can speak more than one is already very impressive to me.
I am Marek, the herb doctor of Orkutsk. I was gathering herbs here in this cave when suddenly some wolves attacked me. I panicked and ran deep inside. Then I got trapped by the falling icicles and could not get out. I am so cold. I have to find a way to warm up. What is that bag you have? Did you get it from an old babushka called Marta?
Sure did.
So, she asked you to bring it to me. Can you open the bag for me?
I could if I knew where I'd put the bag. It's in here somewhere. Nope. Y'all. Where's the bag? There it is. There are some unfamiliar herbs in Marta's bag.
Nook grass. I knew it. Dobroi. This will be perfect. Normally, we drink this diluted in tea, but now I must take it straight.
Merrick swallows the nook grass neat straight out of the bag.
Ha! He! So, nook grass must always be diluted. At least it was not the powdered form. No one wants that up their nose. Anyway, now I am warm, that is for sure. Thank you. You have saved me, my friends.
Merrick is on fire.
And she saved me too. Now I believe her old saying, that there is no bad without good. But how could she have known this would happen? If you are going back to Orkutsk, perhaps we could travel together.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I am very grateful. If the wolves attack again, we are better to have safety in numbers.
All right. Let's go ahead and heal everybody. And then we can head back to Orkutsk, which is absolutely what we want to be doing. So that's what we're going to do. Evac out of here. Take Merrick with us. Oh, hell.
Have they been waiting for me? There are so many of them. Be careful. These are no normal wolves.
Oh yeah, we know. We fought some bullshit like this already. One of the reasons I really love this game is for the voice acting. Like, a lot of JRPGs when they get... a lot of JRPGs when they get ported to the United States, they don't get that level of care to their voice work unless they are big titles. Like Dragon Quest VIII, Dragon Quest XI. I'm trying to think what else. The Tales games usually get good ones. Hellhound G would make an excellent username, you're right, Josh. Do you know which Tales game? Because the Tales series is another one of my favorites. I'm a big proponent of Symphonia and Abyss. Those are my two favorites.
Help me, friends!
But the original Symphonia, not the sequel. The sequel's weird.
Why did they come for me like this?
Wait! He is not the one. I sense Sage's blood, but it is not him. There must be another. We must find the chosen heir of the Sage.
What was that voice? And what does it mean by the chosen heir? I cannot understand. It cannot be real.
What don't you understand? What can't be real? Merrick, tell me your secrets! Oh, they're like always on sale, the Tales games. Yeah, I own a bunch of the early ones, because they were PS1 games, and then there was a Game Boy Advance port of Tales of Phantasia, which I think was, gosh, I want to say Super NES. Like, it's an old game. Heal everybody. And then we're gonna zoom to Orkutsk. It is good to see you again, my friends. Thank you again for before. Forgive me, but there is something I must discuss with you. It is a private matter, so let me tell you the details in my room. Hey look, that guy's out of our way, so we can go straight to Merrick's room. Which was down here, to the right, and then to the right again.
First, I must tell you about Marta. I did not mean to hide it. There was just no time to tell you before. She is my mother.
Gasp!
I should be the one to take over from her. I should look after the ruin behind the house when she is gone. So, I suppose you wonder why I am living here. The truth is, I abandoned my home. And my mother, too. She is a wise woman. I wanted to put all I had learned from her to good use. But I could not do that if I stayed in the mountains. So, I made my decision to leave, and I came here to help the people of Orkutsk with my herbs. And I should be happy, because I have helped them very much. But still, I am guilty for leaving my mother all alone. Then, today, you appear, with a bag of herbs she sent to me. I cannot tell you how happy I am. It makes me feel that she has finally accepted the choice I made.
That's what parents are for. We always try to take care of our children and help them out if they're in a pickle. But I'm sure you didn't invite us here to tell us your life story. If I'm not mistaken, you have a favor to ask.
Forgive me, you are right. There is something that is worrying me about my mother. You heard it too. That strange voice when the wolves tried to attack me. It said something about me having the blood of a sage. But that I was not the one. That it must find the chosen heir. Well, an ancestor of mine was a sage. one of the sages that sealed away the Lord of Darkness. Now my mother and I are the only ones left from this bloodline. So, if I am not the heir, I am worried for her safety. So, I have decided to visit her and see that she is all right. And this is where I must ask you a favor. Will you come with me? I am a little uneasy about going alone.
Yeah, sure.
You will? Spasibo! Then we must hurry. We should leave at once.
Excuse me, Dr. Merrick, but there is a patient here to see you. It is madness, drinking yourself into a stupor and passing out in the snow dressed like that. Of course you catch a cold.
Sorry, but I am in a hurry. I feel terrible. So dizzy. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying.
I really love the spelling for his sneeze. Apchee!
All right, I will see you. I have just gathered some herbs that will cure you quickly. I have no choice. Forgive me, but I must stay here for now. I will come after you as soon as I can. Will you go on ahead to my mother's house? I hope that there will be no problem, but please go and see that she is all right.
We can do that. We'd be happy to do that, wouldn't we, friends? Nope, wrong way. This way. There we go. I got it. It's fine. I'm not lost. Okay. What? Nope. Not back down the stairs. We're done here. Leaving. Is Marta's cottage? Yes, it is. We could just go straight there, and that's what we're gonna do. Alright. I smashed these earlier, didn't I? Want to make sure. Alright. Smash those. Can I get over there? No, I can't get over there. Oh, snap! Y'all, check out this wolf. He's just like, yeah, this is my table. You want to fight about it? As a matter of fucking fact, I do. Come here, dumbass. You're right, Keen. No wolves on the table. He's the G. We're getting real witty up in here tonight. You know what else I keep forgetting to do? Give Angelo his bow back. There we go. His bow with the zebras on it. Do they call them zebras in proper English? You know, the English, not the American English. Why won't you die? Just die. Jeez. Like, rude. Oh, hey! We got a level up out of that. Oh, yes! Finally! Angelo knows Kazang now. Thank God. Thank God. Or, thank Goddess, rather. Because now he'll be able to revive people with 100% certainty. Alright. We're not playing around with this. Straight up. Because swoosh it is. You know, who needs to level up when you have ridiculously overpowered gear? Approximately the same thing, right? Let's go ahead and take some of that back. In case y'all haven't noticed, I absolutely prefer to hit every enemy at once if I can. Which is why I'm so frustrated with Angelo, because he doesn't have either a skill or a spell that can do that yet. And it's my own fault, because I built him weird. And I am continuing to build him weird. Because in the end game, it doesn't matter if Angelo can hit all of the enemies at once. That's not important. What is important is his other abilities. So that's why we've been focusing on those. I just want to double check. I know that we looted this house once already. But I have this, like, fear of not looting a place that is infested with monsters. Because, you know, maybe the monsters, like, put cool shit in those pods. I don't know. Alright. Over there. Already read those books. Okay. Well, she wasn't in the house, and she wasn't in the barn, so I'm guessing she's in the ruins behind the house. Which is this way. Hey, look, there she is.
Down here! They cannot hurt us in here. Evil cannot penetrate the barrier.
Oh, really? I knew I recognized you. You are the ones who were caught in the avalanche, no? You seem to have more than your share of bad luck turning up here at a time like this. Still, we must look on the bright side. Perhaps it is a good thing that you found your way into the ruin. I was downstairs infusing herbs when I heard Boris barking up above. When I went to see what was bothering him, I found a group of wolves surrounding the house. I ran in here to get away from them. I only saw them briefly, but I am sure they were not normal wolves. I could sense some kind of evil about them. Yeah, I'll say. So what is this place? Aw, Boris, you're a cutie. The Godbird Isle is located in a far-flung corner of the world, surrounded by treacherous cliffs so that none may approach. If you wish to reach it without wings, first search for a sea chart to show the way. Follow the light, it will illuminate your path. Imperia watches over us from on high. Look to her if evil rears its ugly head again. The Godbird Imperia travels between worlds. She visits these worlds to warn of the threat posed by the Lord of Darkness. Oh, upon hearing her tale, we 7 sages swore to stand and fight with her. With Imperia's guidance, we were able to fashion a magical scepter. A scepter with the power to imprison the Dark Lord's evil soul. So began the battle. In the end, the scepter, empowered by the commingling of our 7 bloodlines, was able to entrap Rapthorn. I am one of the 7 sages. With the Godbird Imperia's help, we were able to seal away the Dark Lord Rapthorn. It is conceivable that many years from now, his shadow may rise again to darken the world once more. And so I have carved the story of our friend and ally Imperia here, so that future generations may know and understand. I wonder, did you meet with Merrick and pass on the bag I gave you? I cannot believe it! He is coming here because he is worried about me? I always thought I was the only one with all my worries about him. My Merrick.
What was that noise? I have a very bad feeling about this. Something is terribly wrong.
Just, you know, because it never hurts to be prepared. Hey, look, we found Leopold.
Forgive me. I was coming after you when I was attacked by this dog.
You again. You have a tiresome habit of appearing at the most inopportune moments. But I don't have the time to waste on the likes of you. Heir of the Sage, show your face and accept your fate. Defy me and condemn your own flesh and blood. Defy me and your son will die.
Mama, stay inside. If you come out, he will attack. Stay inside.
Well, what a surprise. I come out to find the one who taunts me is a dog. But you are not just a dog. I can smell it. I can smell the evil that tells me who you really are.
If you know who I am, you must know what I want. Come quietly, and I promise a quick and painless demise.
Ha! Release him first, then we will talk.
You are in no position to make demands. Be quiet and come to me.
Oh, yeah. You reason like the monstrous beast you are. Very well. I will go to you. Farewell, my friends. Remember, together it is possible to break even an elm. Together, you can overcome even the strongest evil.
You choose wisely. In you, the blood of the sages has found a true heir. Such a pity that I must spill it. But there is nothing to fear. Your son will be following you before long.
So that was your plan. But the scythe had hit the stone. You are wrong if you think an old babushka like me has no fire left in her.
My eyes! My eyes!
Well, you like my nook powder? Go, Boris! Hurry!
He really hurried.
You!
I hate this part.
That meddlesome old hag, trying to cheat me of my destiny. Ah, my eyes, my eyes! But now, only one seal remains. Just one more. When the last heir's blood is spilt, my spirit will finally be free of this scepter.
Stop where you are! You aren't getting away this time!
I don't think I've ever watched that cutscene without crying. I'm like, I know it's coming. I always know it's coming ever since the first time, of course. And man, it just upsets me so much. You know, because in all of our travels, Marta's the first one that we, like, bond with and make a connection with. Like, yeah, we meet David, but he's in this incredibly unhealthy relationship and we feel bad for him. But we're not, like, bonded to him. Whereas Marta literally saves our lives. And then is just the sweetest old lady, and I love her. And then this shit happens, and I hate it. I hate it so much. And it's like, man, now it's personal. Yeah, the scene in Ascantha is also really touching, but that one's like, it's bittersweet. This one is just bitter. That's the worst part.
Mama? Mama! Mama! No! If only I had not let that dog capture me. I thought I could finally make things up to you. This is all my fault. Mama! That evil dog flew off to the east, yes? East. I think the Lord High Priest's island is to the east. Oh, yo. You say you have been chasing this dog. You must not give up. We cannot allow another life to be sacrificed like my mother's. You must find him and defeat him.
Find them and destroy them.
Believe me, his list of crimes needed no addition to persuade us of that. But what are we supposed to do now? They finally catch up with the fiend, and he flies off. How can we possibly hope to follow?
That is it! Empiria! If the enemy can fly, then you need to fly too. You must enlist the help of the god bird, Empiria. There are monuments about her in the shrine inside this ruin. It is written on them how she fights against evil. If anyone can help you in this battle, I am certain that Empiria can.
Oh. Y'all, I knew that this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna be a emotional, rough session. And here we are. I knew it was coming. It happened anyway. I think we read all of these, but I can't remember if I need to read them again. So we'll just read them again. First, search for a sea chart to show the way. So we need a sea chart of some kind.
That was disappointingly inconclusive. We have no idea where the sea chart is, for one thing. Still, chin up. All we can do now is head east after that pesky hound.
Oh man, good thing I looted that place twice, because now it's gone. Okay, well, oh man. Y'all, just like emotionally destroyed right now. It's fine. You know what? I think we need to talk to Medea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a bit preoccupied. I was thinking about Marta. I had a grandmother when I was little. She died a very lonely woman. She was never able to marry her true love. It's a little ironic, really, when you consider my current circumstances. Fate is such a mysterious thing. I wonder if I'll really be able to go through with this marriage.
Yeah, you're right, Despair Doctor. It's especially biting because we couldn't do anything to protect anyone else up until this point, with the possible exception of David. But Marta, we were right there. You know, just like we were there for the abbot. Abbot Francisco, that's his name. We were there for Abbot Francisco, but we still couldn't do anything about it, even though we tried. And, oh man, it just sucks. It sucks all around. However, moving forward, the item that Marta gave us is the ultimate key, and it unlocks every single door and every single chest in the game. So there is nothing that we could encounter now that would be locked away from us. So we have a whole bunch of stops to make on our world tour of locked doors, essentially. So, but I want to make sure that I don't get them all wrong. So, let's see here. Fairbury doesn't have anything. Alexandria doesn't have anything. I think the first one is in Pickham. So we're going to go to Pickham first. So if you'll recall, at several points on our journey, we have encountered doors that were locked that like had chests behind them that we couldn't get to them. And now we can get to them. So I'm pretty sure the first one is back over here. In, not that. This door? This door? No, it's this door. It's this door. Yeah, right down here. So we have our first door, and we don't even have to unlock it. It's just open for us now. Uh-oh, it's actually a mimic. Red's house too. Thank you, Despair Doctor. That might be one of the only encounters that you have in an actual city. It's that one with that mimic. Okay, got a free rune staff. A mini medal. Ooh, a power shield. Dang. Powerful. Let's see. 5, 8. Yeah, we'll do that one. Oop. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Get out of that. Okay. So that was the one here in Pickham. And something else we haven't needed to do because I've played this game like a bajillion times, but if you ever are playing and you're not sure what to do next, you can fly to Pickham and go talk to Brains and see if Brains has any insight for you. He's basically the equivalent of the fortune teller in a Zelda game, where like if you're just like, what the heck am I supposed to be doing? You come talk to him and say, hey, this is what's going on. What do you know, bro? And he'll tell you what he knows. And sometimes it's very beneficial. And the first time I played this game, I got to this point and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go find all those doors, but then what do? I have no idea. So I seem to recall giving up and talking to Brains. Ah, it's been a while since I've seen you. So, did you manage to catch up with that jester you were chasing? Dual Magus, wasn't it? Really? You've already dealt with him? What speedy work! Oh, but the all-important curse wasn't lifted as you'd expected it would be, so your master is still in his, unfortunate state, is he? That is intriguing. Defeating the person responsible for a curse should, under normal circumstances, be enough to lift it. But it truly is strange that the effects of the curse persist despite Dual Magus' defeat. It would seem to suggest that Dual Magus was not, in fact, responsible for the curse in the first place. But there are witnesses. Sorry, just me thinking too deeply as usual. Oh yeah, and Calderasha. Calderasha knows stuff. He's an actual fortune teller. Aw, Brains doesn't have anything helpful to say. That's a shame. Yeah, you're both right. You can go to Calderasha. I totally forgot about Calderasha. Y'all, that was like 55 game hours ago. I'm kidding. Okay, it was still like a day and a half in game time, so it's been a while. Okay, so the fastest way to get to Red's house is actually to teleport to the Swordsman's Labyrinth and walk from there. Which is that way? Yeah. And also because I don't feel like being bothered while I'm doing this. There we go. Monsters be gone. Okay, wait, where is it? Oh! I came up the side instead of down the middle. There it is. So, I think at this point the mistress of the house is no longer home. She is not. Don't know where she is, but she's not here. So we're just gonna loot her basement. Don't be mad at me, Pirate Queen. lot of mini metals. Spiked steel whip. Which would be a great whip if we didn't already have the best whip. But we do. We do already have the best whip. Okay, so Trodane is our next destination. Whoop. Open. Here we go. Yggdrasil Dew, which heals the whole party fully. With it's a non-spell item. A mini metal. Seed of magic. And then I think we also picked up the rusty sword, right? Yeah. Rusty old sword. Okay. That's it in here. Okay, Princess Minnie, who we should probably theoretically do last because a lot of the places we're going we're going to find mini medals. But I have not been systematically obtaining all of the mini medals that we could have up to this point. So we're probably going to have to go back and make sure we catch all the ones that we've missed. It's mostly the ones that are in chests, like, in the world map that I haven't bothered to run and go get. There's the double-edged sword you were talking about, Despair Doc. Alright. So let's see how many more things she needs. We're at 71. We got our meteorite bracer and a miracle sword. And then we need 75 for sacred armor. And I feel like it's 83 for the orhalcum we need to fix the rusty sword. So we'll get to that one eventually. I'm gonna go through and figure out where all the mini medals are on the overworld, and we'll probably tackle that on Saturday. Okay, so that was mini. There was nothing in Neos. There was nothing in Sevilla. Nothing there. Did Baccarat have anything? I don't think so. Felix didn't. Missile Spring doesn't. Argonia does. Yeah. I don't like to use the double-edged sword until you can refine it to the uber double-edged sword, which I usually don't do. Wait, is it just two? I think it might just be 2 Saint's Ashes to remove the curse that, like, hits you as well. Oh, was the alchemy pot finished? What? Y'all! Yes, AIM, keep me on track. Yay, full moon ring. Okay, so then the question becomes, what do I make next? I feel like it is this and 2 Saint Sashes. Do I have 2 Saint Sashes? I mean, they're easy to buy because we have a crap ton of, what's the word I'm looking for? Casino tokens. We have a crap ton of casino tokens, so we could just go buy Saint Sashes whenever we need them. So, not too terribly worried about using those there. But there is, we didn't actually go in it the first time we were here because the Argonia castle is just so, like, huge. That I was just like, we don't need to go in there because literally you just go all the way down the stairs and you get to a locked door. So there's no reason to go there until you have the key to unlock the door. I think it's this way. Hey, got it in 1. Look at that. Yep, around the corner here and then down these stairs. Ta-da! Surprise! Give me your loot. Ooh, a skull ring. Yeah, we're gonna need Saint Sashes for that. Shit. A moon axe. And another mini medal. Not mad about that. I like mini medals. Okay. I think Arcadia is our next stop. And I think that might also be our final stop. I mean, I get lost in this castle all the time. Thank God for the map, or I would never be able to figure out where I'm trying to go. So, like, the fact that I was able to do that in 1 shot is really impressive. As I recall, the locked door here is in the item shop. So, we'll go to the item shop. And then as I'm saying that, and I'm thinking about, Fairbury, because we were talking about going to see Calderasha. Yep, there it is. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I ever opened the treasure chest in the weapons shop in Fairbury after I made the key for it. Hey, mini medal. Titan belts. And a seed of magic. Okay. So I think we'll head to Fairbury. And we'll talk to Calderasha and see if he knows where we're supposed to go next. We could theoretically have actually already gone to the place that we are supposed to go next. Because I do know where it is. Because, like, you can sail there, but there's a locked door. And you can't get any further until you have the key. So, there's really no point. I don't know why I was running that way. That was, like, instinct. I just gotta... I really just can't remember. Did I ever unlock these chests? Nope. Sure didn't. Wow. Those were definitely worth it, weren't they? Alright, Calderasha, talk to me, bud. Ah, you have returned? I sense you have not come to me for a social visit. No doubt you have come to have your fortune told. Very well. As it is you, I will make an exception and not ask for my palm to be crossed with gold coins. You do not need to tell me what you want to know. My crystal ball will tell me everything. What will it show today? Yes. Yes! The mists are clearing. Is this a ship? Yes! And an ancient ship, too! I see the ship sailing along a river. And then... Ah! I think it is going into a cave! That is all I can see. You must figure out the rest for yourself. So basically, the next place we have to go to is a pirate's cave. Like, legit. Can't make this shit up. And it's up a river. One of the many rivers in the world. Let's just pop out here so that we can look at the world map real fast. So, whoop. I meant to zoom out. There we go. So as you can see, there are a couple of places where rivers bifurcate continents. But the main one is actually the continent that we are currently on. So if we get in our boat and sail around, we can actually get to the next spot where we are going. However, I recall that that boss handed me my butt the last time that I've done it. So this is the plan. We're going to end the stream here for tonight. And then on Saturday, we're going to pick up by going to all of the treasure chests on the world map. And then we might do a little bit of power leveling in the dragon graveyard. Hopefully we're successful at that. It can take like an hour just to get one Metal King slime, but it's worth it in my opinion because we need the levels. We really do going forward. So that's the plan for Saturday. And if we are able to level fast enough, we're probably going to take on the Pirate Cave, which is actually under the bridge that we crossed to get from the Fairbury region to the Alexandria region. So, let's fly. Where's a good place to hang out? I like the Seaview Church. I don't know why. It's just one of my favorite places. We're gonna hang out in Seaview Church. Yeah, Maella Abbey blocks the river on that continent. You're absolutely right. We're gonna go ahead and rest. Yep, Princess is gonna talk to us.
Oh, is that you? I'm sorry. I didn't want you to have to see me crying. It's just that I can't get Marta out of my mind. She was such a lovely old lady. But we should try not to dwell on it. We have so little time together. Let's talk about happier things. That was the first time I've ever seen snow. It was so beautiful. Like a giant fluffy white blanket. If we played hide and seek, you'd never be able to find me. I'm so white as a horse. Don't forget to take me to the spring now and then. I miss talking to you.
We were just at the spring, like 10 minutes ago. Okay, whatever. She's so needy. Alright, so we're all healed up. We're gonna save. I might do a little power leveling between now and then, but That's a might. We'll see. All right, so this is where we are ending for tonight, my friends. Stream again on Saturday at 2 o'clock. I know that between now and then, there is an American holiday. So to my American friends, happy Thanksgiving. I'm really thankful, actually, for everybody that is enjoying this game with me, because I'm having a really great time playing it and seeing everybody else's reactions to it. Those of you who are brand new and those of you who, like me, love this game and just cannot get enough of it. So thank you all so much for joining us. Have a lovely couple of days, and I hope to see you again on Saturday.